Hello, this is a short video where I show some use of Intellij and I'm showing some shortcuts, couple of shortcuts and stuff about printing statements. So first of all, let's start a new project. It does take a moment to do that. Um, Intellij is not the fastest, but it does provide a lot of help and prompt. So let me say demo 2. You can see that JDK is 11 and language is Java, so create. Let's wait a moment. It will create a new project. So far we are creating a new project which will not have Java files just yet, and that is the next order of business to create one. Okay, now we click on source. In the source, right click, and we are creating a class. New Java class. And I'm going to call it main. Main is like a given name for this class. You can call it anything you like. Let's call it main because that's what's going to be in it. And first thing first, you're gonna do public static void main parentheses capitalized string brackets args, and that is lots of typing. So as promised, you actually don't need to do that. I advise you to do it so that you actually remember these keywords, and we are going to talk more about them later. Let me show you this PSVN acronym, which creates this structure for you, which creates the main method for you. Of course, now there is an error, and we can click and see what this error is, or click here and see what this error is already defined. Alright, so we have to delete one of them, and if you highlight one of the curly braces, it will highlight the corresponding one. That is very helpful when you have plenty of code. So inside a class named main, we have a method named main. If you remember objects and classes from Python, there was a main. Actually, before that, there was a main when we were creating programs. Main could be a function. Here it is a method inside a class. In any case, let's make it do something. System dot out dot println hello, my name is Vlad. Okay, that's cool. And maybe one more printing statement. This is second. Actually, I'm gonna do blank space plus 2 plus ND lecture. So this is a string. The strings are typically green. And this is also a string. However, this is an integer. So what we are doing over here, and what what Java allows you to do, is concatenate strings with numbers and create a longer string. So first of all, let's run, make it run, and make sure it works, and you'll see the result. So strings will be a class, a standard class that we will talk about, and it has some interesting and nice behaviors. So it's still running, in case you're wondering what's going on. I don't know why my laptop is so slow today, but it is what it is. Alright, hello, my name is Vlad. This is the second lecture. Okay. Another nice thing about the Intellij, I can highlight both of this, Control plus slash, and press it only once, and it's gonna do double slash to comment this code out. Now, as you can see, it is gray, so it has been commented out. And repeat that, Control plus slash, and in case you misclicked, you can always do edit, undo, and undo, and try again, Control plus. So one click on the slash and the double slash go away, and now this is gone. Notice that Intellij actually indents for you. Indentation is not mandatory in any way. I can like randomly press space and everything will still work. I can press space over here, and the only place where it will make difference is inside the string. Of course, if I add some blank spaces inside the string, the way it looks, the way it prints will change. However, Intellij helps you to keep good programming practices, and by the way, you don't need to press space to indent. If you need to indent, you can press tab, and it will indent for you, or shift tab to unindent. So that's another little nice thing. And since we are talking about the strings, so well, I may as well declare one. So capitalize string. I'm gonna call it S, and it's going to be equal to my string. And notice that I'm required to have semicolons in the end of any programming statement. Alright, and now system, you see that as I'm typing, it actually makes suggestions, and often it is correct. Println, and I'm gonna just print capital S. What if I forget to have a semicolon, or I have any other error? Intellij notices it quite quickly before you have to compile or run your code, and it sends you a message over here and over here, the same message. Let's see. It makes some suggestions how to actually make it right, and suggestions don't have to be right. One of them may be, for example, this one. So you may choose to add a semicolon. Now this will run. And we might have to wait a little bit. Here we are. So the word my string is printed, so I'm going to edit it a little bit to emphasize the point about adding numbers to it. So my string and number, so plus 34 plus 2. Let's see how that works out. Again, a little bit of waiting. Nobody said it's going to be the fastest. So my string and numbers 3, 4, 2. So once it is where it knows that it's working with a string, all the commands will be converted to a string, and it's going to convert a result, produce a result. as opposite to having them compute first. Let's see how that works out. So if we had parentheses, the um, fact that 34 and 2 are numeric types kicks in, and the sum is computed. And that's it about the printing statements for now.